with Michael Weiss here in Mesa. Still swimming, so I'm the 200 free this morning. Got back for that final. So, what's it like being here? You know, like you said, 4th year as a pro. So, how does this routine how do you get used to it?
You know, it's pretty fun. It's pretty simple. It's this year after the Olympic year, I've really been enjoying a lot, kind of being able to travel a little bit more, focus a little less on swimming, a little bit more on having fun, and it's great to just be back here outside racing, seeing all my friends, and that's been the most enjoyable part.
Yeah. So what's changed since Olympic trials? You didn't make it back into the finals of the 200 free. So how did swimming change for you after that? How did you decide you wanted to keep going?
I love the sport. I love training, I love racing, I love everything about it. So I wasn't quite ready to just hang it up just because I didn't make one meet. So I wanted to kind of take one more year and change some things around in how I train, how I live, just how I do stuff, and overall just see what happens.
Yeah. So going back to trials again real quick, the decision you made to pull out of the 400 IM final and focus on the 200 free. Why, and do you think it was worthwhile?
Yeah, definitely. When I swam the 400 IM in the morning, I, of course, talked to my coach, talked to a few people that I could really trust, and we all kind of came to the conclusion that trials is the one meet that your time doesn't really matter. It's all about your place. And the way I felt pretty much the whole meet at trials, I didn't feel all the way there. I didn't feel ready to go. And after my morning swim, I knew I didn't have a whole lot left in me. I wasn't going to be able to go that much faster. So we kind of all realized that it was up to the 200 free, and the 400 IM just wasn't there that week.
Mm-hmm. You and everybody else that swam the 400 IM at trials. Was that weird seeing how many people did scratch?
It was, especially from 2012 was my first trials, and of course being able to make it back in the top 8 in anything was a dream come true at the time, and I was so excited. And then it was funny in 2016, making it back, you just have a little bit different mentality on it, and then seeing how many people scratched it, it really shows how different of a meet that is, especially for the US, that your times really don't matter. If you're fighting for like a 7th or an 8th, that doesn't really matter as much. It's just about those top 2 spots there.
Mm-hmm. So you haven't swum the 400 IM since then, I guess. So do you miss it? And I mean, you're not swimming it today, so
yeah. There's definitely times I miss it. I don't miss training for it, but I do miss racing it. I've thought about doing it, but I've raced it a few times short course, kind of dipped my toes in it a little bit, but I haven't decided if I'm going to do it again long course yet.
Yeah, it's not as bad short course.
Yeah.
So how's training different this year?
For me, it's just a lot more relaxed. I've just done a lot more traveling in between, not quite as intensely training 7-6 days a week. If I want to take a 3-4 day weekend to go travel, I do that. I'm enjoying that aspect of it all a lot more.
Where have you been?
Oh man, I spent a good amount of time out in Hawaii, gone to Arizona, Colorado, and then around the Midwest, Chicago, Minneapolis, and all that.
Sounds miserable.
Yeah, it hasn't been the worst year.
Yeah. So what are the goals? Obviously, targeting U.S. Nationals at the end of June. So what are you aiming to do with that meet?
This year I'm focusing 2 free, 2 IM. Those are the 2 events I've kind of focused on through my training and just all year long, and making the team and kind of getting on that world's team one more time is the overall goal and the hope.
You say one more time, are you viewing this year as it?
I never really want to put a time on it. I'm going to do it as long as I'm really enjoying it and it's financially able, so I'm going to keep on going and kind of see what happens.
What's your sponsorship situation right now?
I swim with A3.
Okay.
It's a great company, and their suit is very fast, and overall I really like the way the company is run and everything, so I've worked with them a lot and continuing to work with them in the future.
Yeah. So what are the goals for this 200 free final tonight and for that 200 IM tomorrow?
200 free tonight, just want to go out there and race. I snuck into the A finals, so it'll be nice to get against some of those fast guys and get as close to under 50 point as possible. That's always kind of the hope for me in season. And then go out there in the 2 IM tomorrow and just 4 fast 50s.
Sprinter, huh?
Yeah, the sprint life of a 200.
Michael Weiss, thanks so much, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.